Okay guys, how's it going today? So, I was out last night. I don't think I started until about 7 or 7:30. I think the sun was just starting to go down. I chopped some leaves. Went for about an hour. Forgot to do this little section. I did the whole entire yard except this little piece. But whatever. The trees ain't quite done yet anyway. So I'm not gonna worry about it too freaking much. Get out of here, stupid ladybugs. I think I'm gonna have to get some spray and start spraying these fucking ladybugs in the fall because look at that, they're all over me. Get off me! I'm not a fucking plant or person you can just hop onto. They're all over my shot like a. Maybe if you can find any. Maybe I find them. That one flying right in front of my face. So, huh. Look at this cat's doing. This cat's kind of like acting like an idiot. I picked up some tree branches too. I had some tree branches laying in the yard from that hellish freaking windstorm that we had yesterday. Or the day before, whenever the hell it was. So I did a little something today. I gotta get a couple more things done yet. But this one I had to do some stuff to it before I could even get it here in the shop. And see, I got some permanent marker on my freaking fingers. So that's great. Whatever, it'll come off. It'll come off over time. So, this is what I should have did a while ago, but like I said, I was doing some things to it, and I'll explain that here in a minute. Excuse me, but honestly I think it looks pretty good. I just got to get this blue damn tarp out of the way. Now, when I do the next I'm very damn close to doing episode 8, I believe it was episode 8, of Reading Hate Comments. So I need one more, and I'll be set for another episode. So if I'll get it before winter, I don't know. But the thing is, yeah, the winter's supposed to pick up again yet today. Just not as bad as they were after that one day. So, yeah. So, this will be somewhat of the background for episode 8. It's not going to be a green screen because I don't have editing software that will allow me to do that. So, that's what happens when you get in front of my face. You're going to get decked on. I think that one I just killed with my hand. I just did that, like I pushed it out of my way and I heard it hit the ground. So I probably killed it, but whatever, damn ladybugs. So, yeah, I'll show you here. I'm going to keep torturing you guys. But I've got to watch, I guess those tree branches won't go anywhere. They're against the house. So I got this mounted. That's right, that's the sticker board. I got the board from my sister. She got that from her workplace when she was actually working there. She still works there. She's doing it from home now. That ladybug already moved in on it. Fucking bastards. As you can see, it's nowhere near full yet, obviously. I don't have that many people that are wanting to send me stickers. And I still got to get stickers made myself, which will probably be a wintertime thing. Because during the summer I'm too busy doing other stuff, but I've had to, unfortunately, glue Super Grand Prix 99 sticker here in the corner, and 67Z sticker was peeling. His didn't stick, so I had to glue that, and I actually used some Gorilla Glue. The stuff that I get, it's not ideal for it, because that stuff actually expands a little bit. So you gotta make sure you use a very little amount of that stuff, otherwise it will it'll freaking push the sticker out and then it won't look right. So, unfortunately, that's what it did to his sticker a little bit. It pushed it out a little bit, but it's not too bad. Looks like MBR's is alright. I think his is starting to peel there a little bit. Captain Jerks is doing alright. Farm Boy is doing alright. Buzzsaw is doing alright. His tip there is starting to peel. The right channel radio sticker's alright. Little Doggy's doing alright. Savage No More sticker was a pain in the ass to put on here, but it seems to be staying now. His is just letters. You can see that's just letters. But Super Grand Prix and 67Z sticker needed work. They didn't stick like they should have. I didn't do a great job. Super Grand Prix sticker. There's still a little bit here that sticks up, but it's not going to peel any more than that because behind that now is glue. So, and then my Fought the Lawn sticker seems to be doing all right. I don't know what the wintertime temperatures will do to it. I'll have to keep an eye on it. But yeah. So, yeah, that's what I did. I finally got that up. Ooh, that is smoky. I just hung it up less than 6 minutes ago. Well, a little over 6 minutes ago. It took me a few minutes to get stuff done. I had a couple of big, massive nails in here I had to take out, which were these things. I don't have the power on because I forgot to plug the cord in. I had these massive nails in there. I'm going to straighten them and reuse them. I bent them, obviously, trying to take them out. So I'm going to straighten them and I'm going to pound them in down here further. Further down here so I can hang my stuff back up there. And then once I get rid of the tiller, I guess I get rid of that piece of shit. I will, or once I fill this up, I'll put another sticker board down here. So this is going to be a great place for sticker board. And it's not the greatest sticker board. It is now, mind you, it's just hung up with 2 nails or 2 screws actually. Nothing on the bottom, so the wind could probably catch it and move it. I could put a piece of tape or something down here, to hold it, but tape isn't going to really hold. Unless you use the Gorilla Tape. It'll hold it a lot better than the cheap shit duct tape. Mind you, there are some brands of duct tape that are actually pretty good. We used to get the good stuff, and then we got some of the cheaper stuff, and then we realized the cheaper stuff wasn't working. But then I found out about Gorilla Tape, and Gorilla Tape was actually working pretty well. So I went a little overkill there when I hung it, and I used these screws. These type of screws. You don't need to use screws. I mean, honestly, for that, you didn't need it. You could have just used some regular. I could have even used those big nails. But these were easier to drive in. Just my little ratchet screwdriver thingy. And I marked it with a permanent marker. Explains why I got this on my finger. Obviously a Sharpie. If it's actually straight, level, I wouldn't know unless I got a leveler on it. It looks like it's level. This side might be a little bit lower, but whatever. Who cares? Damn ladybugs. Get off. So I got some red ladybugs and some orange ones. My grandma thinks that there's some kind of a beetle. Because apparently there's some beetles out there that look like ladybugs. But they're just a different color, and I think they like to bite, so whatever. I don't really give a shit. They just need to fuck off. They just need to die. So you need to get some kind of a spray and spray them. So that's what I did. I got the sticker board hung up. Yeah, now the winds are definitely picking up. It wasn't windy this morning, but they said by 2 it's supposed to start picking up, and it's not quite 2 yet, but whatever. So I need to get this piece of plastic out of the way. You can see that. So if I was to ever do, I guess if the camera or something like that, this blue thing would be in the way for the stickers, but yeah, in order to hang another one down here, I'd have to put a piece of 2x4 across it. As you can see, there's nothing there. There's just, you can't hang nothing off that center beam. So, which ain't no big deal. I can go get a piece of that at the lumberyard or something, you know, for a couple bucks. And I might even have one around here. I probably could make up something too. I don't know, but we'll see. So that's what I did. I got the sticker board mounted. Obviously, you guys can see that. Plenty of space for more. I figured this rough would help hold the stickers. I was going to maybe paint it, but I don't know, it wasn't really worth it. So figured, if it was rough like this, maybe the sticker would stick to it better instead of being smooth. So, but yeah, so that's what I did. Sticker boards mounted. I got room for another one yet of the same size. So don't think I don't know if I'd ever fill this up, but I definitely need more sticker sets for sure. So if anyone wants to send me one, let me know. But other than that, that's it. And that's what I did. So there you go. That only took half a year. So yeah. That's where I figured I'd hang it, because there was less crap here. So, but whatever, what are you going to do? So that's what it looks like. Wish it had more stickers on there, but it don't, as of right now. So, but at least we're getting there. Right? Yeah, we're getting there. So, well, yeah, so there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. Give you guys a little update on the CB stuff again. I know I've been still trying to get a hold of the truckers at the truck stop, and I still ain't getting nothing. Somebody's got to be there with the radio on, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I know somebody, I think it was Crazy JD kid, that was saying that truckers don't use radios hardly anymore. They still do. I still hear them. I mean, it's a dying art. It's not obviously like it was back in the 70s, but 70s and 80s. 90s, it kind of died off because cell phones started coming into the picture. But now like Buzzsaw was saying, the CBs are just kind of a fun hobby thing. Which, while I'm using them to keep in contact with family and for emergencies and stuff like that, it's not there to talk to truckers, really. I'm just trying to talk to truckers at the truck stop to see if I'm getting my true range out of my antenna. For some reason I'm not. I am going to the end of town. I get plenty of range there, so... And there's even more trees going that way than there is going to North Dakota, so I'm not too sure what's up with that. So I'm not getting my range. So... Not too sure what I'll do there. I'll try that bigger antenna, but other than that, I don't know what else to do. I know Crazy JD kid recommended to use the cell phones. You know, apparently you can get some walkie-talkie apps or whatever on your phone. I know of that. I had one on my old phone, my last phone before this one. And I just tried it out for fun. I didn't use it. It seemed like there was kind of a delay. Not really, it wasn't too bad. It was a slight delay, I suppose, depending on where you were, too, but it actually wasn't really that convenient. It worked, like, there's nothing wrong with them, they work, but the ones I had anyway worked. I don't know what, I mean, there's plenty of them out there, it's not saying all are going to be perfect, but these worked okay. But they're not quick. It's not as quick as mounting a radio in your vehicle and just picking up the mic and talking to it. On my phone likes to hibernate, and I have a passcode on my phone, so if after my phone goes to sleep, it locks up, and then you got to repunch the password in again in order to even use the phone. I did that for security reasons, not just, obviously just make it more of a pain in the ass. I did that for security reasons. So, using the walkie-talkies on my phone is not really an option. It's not quick enough, you know. And plus, cell phone towers can go down. Cell phones are unreliable, especially around here. Because where I go, it's kind of a dead zone. There's dead spots at the farm. You know, I mean, you can send a text out. It's just going to take a little bit for it to get there. That's not acceptable if you're having some kind of emergency problem and you need to be able to get into contact with family member right away. You know, it's not an option. So, you know, can't use them. Got to have radios. So, I could go with handheld radios. It's fine. You're still not going to get really the amount of range I'd like. Handheld radios are just kind of, you know, then you got to worry about batteries dying all the freaking time. You know, it's easier with just permanently mounting a radio like that 40-watt one I was talking about. What the range would be on them, and what they say on their website, I don't think that's not accurate. That's just what they think. So it will vary on terrain and hills, trees, buildings, whatever. All that will vary on it. You know, that will either be a good thing for it or a bad thing. The only thing I like about the GMR radios, and this is something new I just found out, which I don't know if that would work around here or not, but apparently they do have repeater towers for those radios as well. So you can, if you use the high power setting, apparently, if you happen to be within range of a repeater, that just pushed the range out even further. Ham radios have repeater towers. You can use them too. You know, that's what boosts your range apparently. CB radios don't get repeaters. For whatever reason they don't. So, but it's whatever. So, I don't know. It kind of just depends on if I can get the CB, the one at the house, to work, you know, to my liking. I'm going to stick with CB radios, but if for some stupid reason I can't get over to North Dakota, I don't know. It's going to be, you know, I'm going to have to think of something else. So, if I had a radio in one of the cars, or in the Pontiac or in the pickup, I'd probably take that over there and see if I'm even getting my range. My uncle thinks that no one is talking on there at the truck stop. There's got to be somebody. I mean, come on. There's got to be somebody sitting there with their radio on, you know, trying to listen to, you know, whatever's going on. So, there's not a lot of traffic around here. I mean, every once in a while. I mean, I heard a little bit of static this morning. I could hear someone way out in the distance, so I know they're using them. But they're so far out, they'd probably definitely never hear me, because I could barely hear them. So, and I've been having some trouble with the radio too, ever since yesterday. Now, I think my computer obviously interferes with it a little bit, because I hear more static than normal, which that comes and goes too. But the last couple of days I've been hearing a lot of static in the radio, and I'm not too sure if it's the antenna or what. I don't know if this antenna just picks up more static noise than, I don't know, because I can usually set the squelch or the RF gain halfway at least, and I wouldn't hear static. Well, I'm hearing static at halfway, and it's very loud. And of course, now you can get rid of that just by turning your squelch up to the point that it quits, but I have to have it down if I want to be able to hear that far out. So, again, I probably don't need it, but it's whatever it is. So, there's just more static than there usually is. I mean, that happens every once in a while, so, but if you're on their computer and if you happen to click into something, well, like YouTube, if you go to YouTube and you got a white page, it picks up even more static. So the radio is, them two are interfering with each other a little bit. Obviously the TV's picking up whatever that white screen's putting off, whatever it is, you hear it more. Compared to if you got rid of it, or if you just went to a darker page, then you don't hear it as much. I thought maybe if I put a piece of tin foil on the side of the radio, maybe that would stop it, but it didn't. It didn't help. So I don't know. The CB, I think the CB, yeah, it's probably a little bit too close to the computer monitor. I mean, I could move it over a few inches, but what's the difference? Because it's surrounded by monitors anyway, so I think either way you're going to hear freaking static. So, this isn't a big deal. Like I said, you can overcome that by turning your RF gain down or turn your squelch up. Either way, you can overcome it. So, it's just that if you wanted to hear super far out, you couldn't really do that. Sometimes I can. Most of the time I've been able to, but the last couple of days, I don't know, it's been acting kind of goofy. I don't know, maybe it's that antenna, I don't fucking know. So I'll try a bigger antenna. But, like I said, I don't know if the RMF, what the hell ever, RMR, I don't fucking remember what the hell they're called now. Freaking hell. GMRs. That's what I'm thinking of. Those are radios. If they don't pierce the trees, I don't know. It's not going to really matter then, really, what to do. It's not going to matter what kind of radio you use then, because no matter what, you're not going to be able to pierce. But the ham radios have no problem, because my friend he had that. Get out of here now. He uses ham radios, that young guy, and he's got one in his 1086, and he was able to hear stuff through the trees. And I don't know if there are repeater towers around here or not, so probably not. I don't know. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'll try that bigger CB antenna. See if it gets through or not. So, probably could run over to North Dakota and see if, if I could get Mother on that radio, and then like I said, I'll go over to North Dakota with Big Red and see if she can hear me, or if I can hear her, or whatever the case may be. Because apparently the truckers can't hear me all that well, if that frickin' all. Gotta be somebody there with their radios on. So, it's stuck in there. I'm going to have to use both fingers. Shit. So, whatever. It's really no big deal. So, those kind of radios are definitely not cheaper. CB radios are cheaper, but you got to remember too, they're only 4 watts. So, not a lot of power, but there is power there, but it's not a lot. Fair too, if you got the other radios, you could get up to 40 watts. Of course, you need a license to use them, which ain't no big deal, but, we'll have to try to get the CBs to work. So, I probably should try it on Big Red. Park Big Red at the end of the driveway and see if I can get a hold of a trucker at the truck stop. See if I pick up anyone there. But I did that before though too when I installed the CB on Big Red. But I was on top of the dike, So if Big Red can get through, I don't know why the house one couldn't. So, but yeah, it's probably just that stupid antenna. I don't know. But buying a newer antenna is very expensive, so if that don't work, I don't know. that an airplane or a helicopter? Ah, just an airplane. Airplane gonna try to land at the runway over there. So, I don't know, I'll keep farting around with it, figuring it out, see what it takes to get the bitch to work, but I guess we'll figure something out. But I did find out that those GMR radios, they do make base station antennas. Again, some of them seem like they're kind of stubby antennas, so I don't know what their range would be like. So, the ones I found anyway were stubbies. You know, they were short like the one I got now. But, oh, they might make bigger ones. I don't know. I'd have to look. Keep looking and see if I find anything bigger. Bigger the better, I think, because then you can get more range out of them. But then again, that means also upgrading my power supply, because the power supply I have right now that's running my CB radio is only a 10 amp. What that is in watts, I'm not too sure, but I don't think it'd be big enough to run that 40 watt radio. So, you know, that'd be, you know, I don't know. There's definitely a lot more power, so. I mean, I know Buzzsaw was saying something about the radios would cover the farm. Well, the CB radios do it too. The House does it, and Big Red does it, but I'm just making sure I'm getting my range, you know, in both directions. So, and I don't know, it just seems like I'm not. I'm not. I can go to the end of town. I'm sure I can probably even go past that. I just haven't ever tried it. And for some reason, I can't hear anybody on North Dakota side, so I don't know. The only thing I could ever do is just run over there on Big Red and I guess see that, or install a radio on one of the car or the pickup, and run over there and see. I plan on putting one in the pickup anyway, but I don't really want to spend all this money on CBs, and then I'm not getting the freaking range I need out of the main radio. You know, because that's just a waste of money. So, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but I just blew up my damn shop too, and it's all full of freaking leaves again. Stupid wind. But yeah, so anyways, guys, that's pretty much all it. I'm just gonna take off and go do some crap, and you know, got that mounted obviously, so that was the main thing. So that's taken care of. Now I just got to get my snowplow out, and it's honestly looking, guys. I think we're having our Indian summer, if that's what they call it. You know, where it's warmer in October. Usually October's so cold and rainy and windy. And, it's windy, but it's not cold. It's actually like 70-something degrees out right now. That's why you see me walking around in a t-shirt. I don't have my damn sweater on. Or I don't have my overalls on, you know. It's actually, like, warm. It was warm yesterday, too. It was 75. 74. I want to be accurate, but it was fairly warm yesterday and today. But the next few days, I think are supposed to be in the 50s. But that's still, you know, that's still pretty freaking good. Compared to last year, it was cold and it was snowing. Usually it freaking snows in early October, but it doesn't really stay though. You know, it's like a little flake here and there and then it disappears, but I haven't even seen a first glance of snow yet this year. So, but I don't know. So what Mother says, it's supposed to be another whole week of decent weather. So, meaning we're probably going to be going into November pretty freaking warm. I don't know what November will bring. But if this would be another one of those years, this is probably going to... See, the thing is, Mother always says that we don't get snow. That one year we didn't get snow until December. And that was just a few years ago, and I actually don't remember that. So maybe that's what we're going to get this year. I don't know. But usually it was still cold out, but I don't know. If this would be one of those winters where it never got cold, it's, 50 degrees is still decent weather. Like, I wish we would have winters where we didn't have snow. We don't need it. It's kind of BSing. Especially last year when it was so freaking stupid and had more snow than I could deal with. I couldn't even move it half the time. I had to get the John Deere blower down here and blow it out. But, I don't know. It's either going to be a good winter or it's going to be a terrible winter. Either way. We'll find out when we get to that point, so. But October's looking like a pretty, what's ever left of October, it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent month yet, so. I don't know. I'm okay with it though. I'm not going to complain about it. I don't really care for the wind, especially when it's like 50 miles an hour. I don't mind if it's, maybe 20 or less, but when it's over that, it's a little bit BSing, and you can't really do much, so. But, at least we're having decent winters, or decent spring or fall anyway, I don't know. At least I can kind of take my time and get the shit done. I'm just about done. I got a couple more things I gotta do yet. Before I'm actually set for winter. I need to take the snowplow out and wash that, get it clean, bring it up to the house. And I gotta put my trimmer away. And then I gotta put the John Deere away. Well, that's not too bad. Yesterday I was chopping leaves too, and I got the mower at, it's not full throttle, but it's at whatever I set at the mow. It's enough for it. It's almost full throttle, but not quite. And I have all my lights on. I got the front lights on. I got the rear lights on, especially when it got dark there. And my battery light come on, and it's never done that before. When the engine's revs way up. It'll do that when it's at an idle, but I don't know. Might be getting, maybe the battery's getting weak in it. I don't know. I guess if I wake up to it dead one day, I guess I'll know. But I was gonna put the tender on it, but then I remembered it's too far away from the cord. So, and I got my cord routed just right, so I can't exactly move it. I guess I could put Bigger Ed's battery tender on it, but I don't know. That's just whatever. Screw it. If it dies, it dies. I ain't gonna change it to freaking spring. Fuck it. So, but whatever. So that's just interesting to see that. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm not gonna make this video too much longer. That's just what I did. Just got the damn board mounted up, and she'll stay there now until either one of the stickers start to peel or until I need to add more. If I need to add more, I'll probably take it down, because you really can't push on it because it's kind of, it was already bent because one of my cats stepped on it and bent it. So I straightened it out, but it's not very strong, So, alright guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.